Hey everybody, welcome. I'll get with you in a second. I just got out here. First cast of the day. Let's see what we got going on. Hey, what's up, Northwest Outdoors? Hey, what's up, Crypto Billy? JR Buds, what's up? Adam, hey, how's it going? How you doing? Midday, so I apologize that there's some chop. I'll fix that up later in the video. Hi, I found the channel. What you going for? I'm in the UK. Okay, so I just got out here. I came out here the other day with the wife and the kid, and we caught freshwater drum. We just caught one walleye. Preferably, I'd like walleye, but I'll be happy to catch anything. And most likely, it's probably going to be drum today. Maybe a carp. I heard muskie are biting. Muskie do bite worms, so that would be cool to catch that because that would be a first for me. It's about 80 degrees outside today. Wind is about 10 to 15 miles an hour. About 5 mile an hour constant. The river levels dropped a little bit. I did see some splashing, so that, there's activity going on. So, 16 people here. Hit the like button right away. Get it done and over with, as they say. I like to remind because sometimes, you go on and... Yeah, I know, the wind is a little bit loud. I need to come up with some kind of earphone solution for that. Unfortunately, the wind is coming the direction the phone is at, so I do apologize. It does come and go, but I'll try to figure out a solution for that at some point. Yeah, thanks, all fishing with Paul. You know what? Here. Oh. There you go, buddy. Share out the live chat. Yeah, please, J Buds. Got 9 people watching, 6 likes already. Just started, so no shorts from that last video. I was getting complaints that the live feed was choppy, and actually I had to stop it and restart it, so it was like a part 1 and a part 2. I don't know. Does it look clear to you guys? Can you guys hear me good? Confirm that. I just want to give the best quality to you guys. But yeah, it was so grainy that I couldn't even get shorts out of that, so there was no shorts that week for that video. Actually, it didn't really get a lot of views either. I guess a lot of people don't like watching drum fishing. But that's okay. I mean, smallmouth are biting too, and I know they eat worms, so maybe I'll luck out and catch a smallmouth bass, which is a Microtarius dolomu, I found out. But we'll see. It's a really nice day today. It's like a summer day here. The leaves have that lime green spring color right now, but feels like a summer day. Summer day means active fish during the day. Walleye, you got to kind of cast a little far out, though. Thank you so much, shared with All Fishing with Paul. You're a new user. I just modded you. So you guys are my police, so if I get any trolls, you know to get rid of them. And you know what a troll is. Me and Fishy Things did an interview the other day, and it was live, and man, I could not believe how many trolls. But hopefully we'll catch some fish today. That'll be nice. Get the poles more in the center. I know you guys don't want to see my ugly mug. What's up, duck? There's a duck out there. Quack, 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 quack. But I am eager to see what's gonna bite. You know, I hope, I'll catch something. Oh no, I saw you here the last. Usually I have a rule of if you come to my live stream and then I see a second time in my live stream and you've been cool, I mod you. I'll give you a wrench. And it's mainly so you can sub other people up and get that going. It's how you grow a channel. But I hope this wind, isn't too bad, if you know what I'm saying. Usually I'm a little bit further down than I am today, but the cell phone signal down there wasn't that great. So let's see. Yeah, you guys are seeing a clear transmission, like the VO's clear, and you can hear me good, okay? If you can, just say number one, type number one. If it sucks and you can't hear me and it's grainy, hit number two. So I don't know if you see that, but right there, that's a Wisconsin duck, it's called. It's an aquatic vehicle that can be on both land and water. It's from World War II. And they do tours here, so, because this is a tourist town. Awesome, awesome. Hey, Scott. How's it going? I hope so. I hope I catch some fish. I have a rule of thumb when I do long videos. I have to have one, or I should say I need to catch 3 fish, and if I get 3 fish in a session, I can make a long video, which I actually very much enjoy making. I've been doing a little bit of a format change in my last one. Kind of going right into the action instead of like throwing clips in AI voice and all that stuff. So it just maintains a better retention, I guess. But I do apologize for the wind. And I brought battery packs too this time, so I'm going to be out here probably for a little while. Great to see you, bro. Good luck. Hey, Tricky Ricky. Yeah, I know, right? Jeff Bridges. So the wife is, she said if she can make it, she'll come out, but usually she doesn't get out unless it's like Sundays. She's got a busy schedule. When I was a kid, if I pulled that kind of crap, my ass would be red as a baffling. Different times. Today I'm using drop shot, and for the bait I'm using night crawlers. They're basically green night crawlers. I have the best luck with those out here instead of regular night crawlers. I was going to go bass fishing today, but I decided not to because where I go, you can't go live. And I know a lot of people are like, hey, when you go live again, you have something you can cover Pike with that stops a lot of wind noise. Yeah, I got to get something. I'm looking at the way that that's mounted, and I think I might be able to get like a foam thing you can put over it. That's on the bucket list. I think I'll do that today after I get done. cool if I caught a fish already, because that would be pretty fast, which is always a good sign. He took a bite at it, but he didn't engage. So that means they're testing. Let's see if I still got it. Oh yeah, he took a nibble. Let's try that again. I always double cast, so even if one didn't get a bite and the other did, I always recast. It's mainly because of current. Yeah, that worm's still good. I had a dream I was out here yesterday and I had 2 sandhill cranes come up to me, like all tame and you know, it was like, what? Yeah, Nightbot's running, so, you know, if you type Swift, it'll display your channel name. Every once in a while it says sub, you know, stuff like that for new people. Thinking about scripting some new scripts or prompts for it. When it was Mrs. Swift's birthday, she was live for the first time, and I set up her Nightbot so it said happy birthday every 45 minutes, and she's like, oh my God, the Nightbot knows it's my birthday, and I just had a really good laugh. I'm like, wow, I guess those robots are smart. She's a good ship. My router went down in my house, so I've been having to use my phone for internet, basically, hotspotting my computer. Yeah, I set up Nightbot. I used to be a IT professional for 30 years, you know, web design, programming, internet, all that stuff. So that stuff's pretty easy to me. Setting up the channel part wasn't that easy. I had to figure out what they use for the variable, and it turned out it was user ID, one as one word. You know, I was doing it wrong before. But we had one bite so far. That's good for what, being on for 15 minutes. Hey, Nature Nova. Yeah, the nightlight. It's really comments so people can interact with it and chat. Refer them as a troll rather than as a troll. It actually brings more people in once they notice you have fun comments to play with. Yeah, I'm thinking about adding like happy birthday or woohoo or stuff like that, or where the location we're fishing, like, you know, Wisconsin Dells on the Wisconsin River, stuff like that. I know, I think I have a weather command set up. Like if you type in weather, I think it'll say the weather. I don't know. You could try. Somebody type in weather once, and I think it'll say weather where you're at. I thought that was pretty cool, because if I was like watching a live stream and I wanted to go out fishing and they had that, I'd type that in and it'd say the weather where I was at, and I was like, oh, that's a nice fishing day. I might as well go fishing. So I don't know if it works. So I don't know if I have it set up. Fish on would be an awesome one. Yeah, I agree. That would be cool. Like, yeah, you know, it'd be even better is if it had some kind of motion detection that when you get a fish and you hook on, it automatically says fish on. When I get some cash, I'm actually thinking about buying a gimbal attachment for the tripod that actually tracks you. Like it would be tracking me. Like you could track the pole tip actually. And if you're watching the pole when it goes like that, the camera would move with it. And you would know that there's a bite for sure. You'd be like, oh yeah, this camera just took a dip. Or you could set it on a person's face. So if I'm talking to you, the camera, it's like having a personal cameraman. I saw that, and I don't see people doing that live so much, so I thought maybe that would be kind of cool to try that out. I have a gimbal. I have a DJI Osmo, but unfortunately it's an older model, so it doesn't have Wi-Fi capability. So I'm not able to connect it to YouTube. Which I think would have been really cool. Unless there's a way that you could just use the app and have it open as tracking you and then stream through the YouTube app. I'll have to look into that. I mean, it'd be cool if I wouldn't have to buy a new gimbal. But at this point, I just want to catch fish. At least 3. But like I said, I got batteries this time, so I'm going to be out here probably for a little while. Unless my shit overheats. Yeah, no, I like Nightbot. And you know, I think I might actually take your advice, Tricky Ricky. I think when I get home, I might actually set up a few new commands. I could do it on my phone, but I'd have to interrupt the live stream. I don't want to do that. But yeah, I mean, I definitely have a note for it. I might have to do it when I get home. Like, you know, let's catch some fish or whatever. Like I do in my long videos, I'm always like, now let's catch some fish, you know, and I have it zoom in on me and stuff. But be nice. Be nice to catch some fish. What time is it anyways? Oh, it's 1:08. Yeah. We're going into that dead period. I've noticed like fishing on the river from 1 to 2 o'clock, nothing really bites. But after 2 o'clock, shit starts picking up. But the water levels are back to normal, so that's good because the river was quite flooded actually. I think that pole's getting hit, so I'm gonna let him play with it a little bit this time. I hooked that worm this time pretty good, so he has to eat the worm. Yeah, here comes a wind gust, so sorry about that. Yeah, I'll get a styrofoam circular thing you cut down the middle and you put it around your phone so it muffles out wind. But anyways, yeah, see, that's why I didn't grab it because they were just checking. Hey, baby, how's Dawson doing? Crypto Billy. Crypto Billy has the same birthday as me. We're off 1 year though. Which is funny because Leos tend to get along with fellow Leos really well, especially male Leos. So like me and Crypto Billy would probably be pretty good friends in real life. Did you see that that booga ball that they're it's all over the internet, that one they found in Colombia, that booga ball that they I guess they put like an electroshock in the air or something like 10,000 volts and it knocked it out of the sky. And it's got all these markings on it. It's like crazy. It's like ancient Sumerian language. The Anunnaki, they're called. I've been following the story. It looks authentic. Like it's an authentic UFO that has been being shown all over the internet. So I think they're conditioning us. I think anytime now you're going to see a big ass spaceship in the sky. But we'll be ready for it. That's the point. We're not going to freak out like Independence Day, you know. I don't think they're here to hurt us. I think they're here to actually, I think they're our ancestors, to be honest with you. But I don't know if you've seen that or not. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. He's doing good. They let him order food. Okay, good. Pisces. Well, that was big. Something just jumped. Yeah, I'm a Leo with double Sagittarius. So I'm a pure fire sign. So in the last avatar, I'd be a firebender. I don't know, maybe I should cast one of these poles not out as far and then the other one out a little bit just to see if, because the way this water goes, it goes out about 10 feet and then it drops to about 30 feet right there. And then it drops even further way out there, like 40 feet. Like those rock formations you see across the river, it's pretty much like that underwater. So, you know, it's finding the honey hole. And I know there's a hole right here. There's a hole over there. And then over there, there's a small hole, but there's a lot of rocks over there to my left. And that's like, when smallmouth are biting, that's where I always go because, man, I catch a lot of smallmouth over there. And it's funny because I'll use topwater baits and they nail it. Let's see, say, often the streamers stay safe and good work and how a nice day to a lot of you. The Anunnaki are the original fallen angels. Sorry, I know the ancient temples and pyramids were built by the fallen angels. That means that God is real and Jesus is real, the same as our Earth. Admiral Byrd found them in the Earth. That's why they've got top technology and we're the #1 century worldwide. I'm a Leo, 2 Aries, 2 Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Nice. Yeah, they found structures under the pyramids, that go down 2 miles into a gigantic structure down there, and humans can't build that kind of stuff. I mean, what did they do? Remove 2 miles of earth down, build that, and then bury it? I mean, I don't think so. I think something was put there, and those pyramids are like markers. Pyramids align with the Orion belt, or Orion. I don't know. The world is a fascinating place, I'll tell you that much. But are we alone? I don't think we are. I really don't. But I know I'm not alone right now because there's fish in this river that I'm trying to catch. So, is it happy birthday to you? Male, this is a Gemini. Middle sun isn't here. Oh yeah, that's Miss Swift. No, I don't think I did. Achoo! I'm gonna recast these poles. It would be nice to get walleye though. or a bass. I haven't caught a smallmouth bass yet this year, so that would be cool. So I think this one we're going to cast. We're going to see what's hanging out. This is the one that had the bite, so he either took my worm or he's on the hook, and I don't know. So yeah, something's on there. Yeah, he took a bite. Yeah. Now let's get some sunburn. Hope it's not one of those days where I get skunked. That I can say. Catfish is live. Walleye have been hitting great in Iowa. Yeah, we just nice. UK fishing live. Hello. Walleye a couple weeks ago were really nailing hard, and they spawned, and now they're back in deep holes here. So you got to go pretty far out. I mean, if you're gonna catch walleye, really, it's more like towards the evening when the sun's going down, and when the sun is actually down, like at night. But this is when you would probably, for this river, you'd probably switch to more jerk baits and, you know, those, swim baits and stuff, preferably gold color. Although if you use a Rapella X, the white with the black on it, and then it has like a red fry tail on it, that one seems to work very well too. I caught a walleye out here using that, just playing around. So it was like pow, and I'm like, what is this? But normally I'd use minnows too, but I just didn't want to use them today. I just didn't want to get any. In the summertime, I notice it's usually night crawler. I use minnows in the early spring to spring and early fall to late fall for minnows. Otherwise, late spring, summer, into early fall, I usually use night crawlers if I'm going to be doing drop shot fishing. But you know what's funny is if nothing's biting, that just means the lake I go to for bass is on fire. Because I've noticed a trend. If it's biting on the lake, it doesn't bite on the river. But if it's biting on the river, the lake will be dead. And that's, I swear to God. Still got 11 people, 16 likes. Thanks, baby. What's up, buddy? Hurting for sturgeon? Not much. The sturgeon here have stopped biting, so catching one here now would be luck. I didn't catch as many this year as I did last year, but I did catch a lot, so that was nice. Nothing to brag about, they were only 34 inches, which is kind of small for here. I did catch a lot of walleye. I did break my personal best walleye this year. I'm very grateful for that. That was amazing, and I got that on film too. This one's getting a bite. And this is the shallow hole. So this one, if he takes the presentation, then I know that they're out further towards the shoreline. Last time we were out here, we were catching nothing but drum. Well, we were catching big ones. That's what was cool. this one. So I am going to see if I actually got a fish with my old man titties. See if I'm in camera range. Yeah. That's fine with me. I can tell by reeling it in where I was. So I was on the edge of that shelf, so it needs to go out just a little bit. That's a good spot. We just need to catch a fish. This one too, because the worm that was on this was pretty much almost chewed up. Smacked in the face. I'm gonna shoot this out there, but not that far. It's a choo-choo train. Oh yeah, I'm super chill. Yeah. They're moving from the Wynette River up to the Columbia. Lay back and chill. Great guy to know and chill with. You betcha, Miss Swift. I guess that's why you're Mrs. Swift. She's not psycho and chases me with a knife. That makes her a great person and a great wife. Wish. I wish for a fish so I don't have to eat black licorice. And look at that, could have been the current too. Could have been the current. Well, I'm telling you, it's a little freaking hot out today. I'm definitely gonna get some sun. What I'd really like to catch is a big old bass. A big old bass. A delicious sea bass. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my God, man. I got 17 likes, that's cool. Hey, good morning. Hope you're well. A beautiful sky. What a beautiful sky this is today. I actually wish this chair I'm sitting in had a reclining mechanism because I'd lay back and just take a nap. I grew up here, man. It's just it gives me so many memories when it feels like this outside. I wish for a fish. So I don't have to eat black Barnabas. I should have brought das Wasser with me, yeah. Are you swallows playing? I always like a little bit of wind because it like pulls the line a little bit of natural movement for the worm, I guess you could say. I notice also with wind like that when it comes to pull a little bit, it stops usually. If there's a fish around, it'll bite. Like I said, I wanted to go bass fishing today, but I wanted to go live for you guys because I haven't been live for really a while. So, you know, wanted to give you guys some entertainment. Are you not entertained? 7 people watching, I guess. It is good old-fashioned fun, though, I will say that much. Don't even get me started on that. Good old-fashioned fun. Is your pole heavy? If so, call 1-800-DIAL-FISH. I mean, maybe there's a reason nobody's fishing out here today. Maybe they know something I don't. But by golly, I promise you I'm gonna try to catch a fish. What's my personal bass? I didn't get the weight, but it was 20, almost 21 inches. So I'd probably have to say he was about maybe 6 to 8 pounds. But it was post-spawn, so they were really skinny. I went by length. I'll tell you what though. There we go. Oh my darling, not this time. Take the worm. Take the worm. Boy, these guys are tricky. Tricky. Oh! Tricky Ricky. Oh! He took a bite. Maybe he's still there and he'll come back for the tidbit. At least we're getting bites. That's all you can do is keep trying. We are getting bites though. Maybe I'm just being a little impatient. Maybe I just let him eat it. Just eat it. Eat it. Why don't you just eat it? Wish. I wish for fish, so I don't have to eat blackfish. It's a beautiful day though, isn't it? Yeah, his blood sugar would be high from eating all that crap this morning. His white blood count is low, which is, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, a white blood count is to fight infection. So if it's low, that means his white blood count isn't fighting anything. I think what it is he just needs to ride it out. He'll be fine. Hopefully he learned a lesson. Oh, so what's your guys' personal best fish? List your personal best fish. I'd like to see what they say. Yeah, I know. Excuse me. I know, babe. Well, where are all these fish, man? Please tell me I'm not in a spot that's a dead zone as far as fish. For that would suck. We got so many birds out here today. We got seagulls, we got swallows, we got ducks, we got bald eagles, we got ospreys, we got turkey gulls. Oh, let's see what people saying. Oh, my personal best is a 57.5-inch sturgeon. Yes, it was. Weight 35, blah, blah, blah. What is 20 kilograms and 1 pound? That's a good question. I had a bigger ray, but never had scales to weigh it. Yeah, I hear you on that one. He's 9 years old. Oh, yeah, dog. Yeah, that's a whole nother story. Sucks when you're a kid, man, and you got to deal with adult stuff. His nephew passed away on the 10th, and he was having a hard time with that. Well, some clouds came over the sun, gave us some shade for a little bit, so maybe the fish will come out of hiding real quick and eat a worm. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Ruda Oliver. Hello. Nice. Crypto Billy. Yeah, my biggest fish, freshwater fish, is a 37-inch northern I caught last year. It was 15.5 pounds. That was nice. That was so nice. And actually, I'm sorry, that wasn't my biggest fish. That was the biggest fish I really enjoyed catching. Biggest fish I've caught in freshwater was a 48-inch sturgeon. That was fun. That was a big fish. As far as saltwater goes, my biggest fish was well, it wasn't a fish, it was an animal. It was a 150-pound blacktip shark I caught off the beach. That was funny because when I was fighting that thing, you wouldn't believe how many people got out of the water. When they realized it was a shark, it was like a scene from Jaws. That was 2005. Yeah, that was, let's say, '05. I don't know what's going on, man. Maybe I should cast really far out in the channel. I mean, if there's sturgeon around, I mean, they're going to hit it. Sturgeon love these worms. I might just do that. Well, at least one of them. Yeah, there's hardly any worm on this too. I mean, that makes sense. What to eat tonight for supper, guys? To the left, to the left. Actually, I'm going to shoot this one into the atmosphere. See if that does anything. Oh, we'll see if that does anything. 15 watching 21. And legends, let's go. Let's go, everybody. Also, I don't know. There were sturgeon there. They got a good chance of getting. Yeah, no doubt. I catch a lot of sturgeon here. But, you know, the season for them, they bite really hard in April. And then they pretty much die until October. October is a really good month, even though it's weird because September's sturgeon season here where you have to buy a tag and you can keep them. But they got to be 60 inches long and you can only catch one. I've never seen a 60-inch sturgeon. Miss Swift came close, though. She came close. But yeah, everybody's out here in September trying to catch sturgeon. Nobody's catching them. But then a month later, you come out. Shit, you'll catch like, if you come out every day, you'll catch like 50, 60 of them. Excuse me. The main sturgeon we have here in Wisconsin is the lake sturgeon. We have shovel nose too, but they're not in this part of the river. You gotta go a little bit further south. One of these times, you know, another spot I go to is in Sauk. It's about 20 miles down. A lot of people go to the river, and there is big sturgeon down there by the dam, but I like to go to this one spot. It's a little snaggy, but it does produce fish. And the area that I fish to actually produces muskie. Last year when I was down there, there was a humongous school of white bass. You could see them splashing. And I was casting a perch whopper plopper in the school, and I was bringing back, like, I shit you not, like 18-inch white bass, like big white bass. And I kept 5 of them, and I brought them home and filleted them. And I never had white bass before, and I got to tell you, I really, really enjoy white bass fillets. It's so good. The meat is delicious. Or maybe it's just the way I cooked it. I don't know, but it was great. Yeah, yeah, that was pretty bad. Yeah, white bass are delicious. White bass. That bass. Oh, that bass. I like treble and bass. Treble and bass. This might be something, finally. Nope. That was weeds. I should probably get this shit keeps up. I might just move down a little bit. Shouldn't really matter though. when it comes down to it, it's really about the experience. So, you know, hopefully it's some fish bite. You got one fisherman down there on the point I just see. So I cast these out pretty deep this time, so if they're deep, they're gonna bite it. Like I said, it'd be nice to catch walleye. If they're 17 and above, I'm gonna keep them, and then I'll have fish tonight, but I don't really foresee myself catching a walleye today. I'd be surprised. Thank you, Northern. Problem is left pole. Yeah, I checked. Oh, give me 3 fish. That's all I want. All I want for Christmas is 3 fish. 3 fish. 3 fish. All I want for Christmas is 3 fish. Do it again. I'm not going to pick you up if you do it one time, because every time I do, you're not on it. Give me a dip. Or give me some tug. Yeah, because that's current. I can tell that's current. That's the thing. That's the drop shot bouncing on the water, or on the bottom. Be nice if it was a fish, but I don't think it is. Yeah, I can see it stop. So, but if you are a fish, I wish for a fish so I don't have to eat black licorice. Maybe I should quit fishing and just be a tugboat captain. Should I be a tugboat? Yeah. Watch it starts breakdancing. Let's go. Yeah, I know. Well, at least I'm getting some good sun today. Quack, 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 quack. Call my duck over. Quack. Quack, 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 quack. Here he comes. That's freaking funny. Quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. He's halfway here. He's swimming over to say hi. Quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. The duck whisperer. He's gonna come in view any minute. He's right there. Quack, 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 quack. Yeah, you had to investigate, didn't you? You didn't know what that was. Where's your mate? The courtesy ducks. Well, that was pretty big. That just jumped way over there. Maybe he'll come this way. Why did you come over this way, fish? Maybe they just don't want worms today. I want to hit a strike. See if he hits it again. Yep, that might be a fish if he chooses to continue to eat the worm. So, here we go. At least one fish. Boy, you are false alarm picky ass fish today. Yeah, he took a bite. That big old muskie that's promised to me, you know? The kind of fish where you're just like, oh my God. Yeah, they're being tricky today. They're tricky. They are tricky. Yeah, no shit. Wish for fish. I don't know where you guys are. I don't even have black licorice. Man, I thought I was going to catch that one right there that was on the left pole. He nailed it twice. Maybe they're just picking it up and spitting it out, you know? Come on, take it. Take the damn bait. Oh, you man. Fucking snag. You tricky bastard. All right, well, I'll be right back. I'm going to cast this right where it was. Because obviously there was something lurking over there. Now whether it's still there or not is up to imagination. Well, let's see. Let's see if that makes a difference. What we got going on? 24 likes, nice. Alright, so this one might actually be a fish. Finally. Not reel you in this time. I'm going to leave you right there. See if you come back for it. What to eat tonight for supper? Tell you what, you know what sounds good? Pulled pork sandwiches with macaroni and cheese and baked beans. That just sounds delightful. You can't really see my chat. It's so dark. How many people? Well, he stopped biting, so that means either A, he's on the hook and I don't know it, or B, he's got my worm. He's not on the hook, so. He got the worm. That's why he stopped biting. So let's try this again. Fucker, you tricky bastard. He's got to be drum. There's no other fish that can do that crap. Trick-ass fish is what you are. think I found the honey hole. Alright, so I think I know where they're at, so now it's just getting them. And I don't know why they're being so difficult. Usually I can get them right away, but for some reason these guys are tricky. Maybe they're small. Finally, fish on. Fish on. Fish on. Finally. What you are. That's what I thought it was. Freshwater drum. First fish of the day, a freshwater drum. Finally, after how long a period of time? 58 minutes. So give me a bunch of likes, guys. freshwater drum or gasper goo, or in other words, a sheep's head. All right, everybody, first fish of the day, a nice sheep's head, better known as an Appleville notice. What? Nice fish. They got a pop. On that note, let's let them go. All right, well, we got one fish. We need 2 more. I'm gonna reworm this one. Throw this right back where it was. Usually these guys run in schools. Right where it was. I'm going to recast this guy because there's been no action. Now I'm going to do an equipment check. First off, let's check the live feed. It is dark. And we are at 20-something%. Awesome, baby, let's go. We got 13 watchers. All right, good enough. I'll put you back. I'm going to get a battery pack for you, though. Where are we at for Mr. Microphone? Mr. Microphone is still working. Try this battery pack here. Nothing. Maybe it's the cord. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Well, that sucks. I got a faulty charger. Apparently I do not. This cord is bad. Let me try turning it around once. This is a bad cord, and I grabbed the wrong charger cord for the secondary. Just double check. Can't really check. All right, well, here's the deal. Apparently the charger cable I got is defective, so I can't battery pack my phone. So when my phone runs out, I guess that's when the live stream's done. So we got about 20% battery. I'll just do what I can, I guess. That sucks. I'm gonna try something. Once. I have a battery pack that hooks up to the phone itself, and that works. There's a bad cord. Let's see if I can mount this somehow. Like using, you know, if it'll fit. It doesn't fit. Damn it. That's a bummer, man. That is a bummer. What about... No. What about if I go way the fuck up? Nope, that won't work either. Well, shoot, that's a bummer. Oh, well. Well, I guess what I'm going to do is just leave it until it runs out. That's about all I can do, guys. It's really dark. What's it say? We have to check all the cords. Yes, I agree. So, you know, my phone's got 20% battery life. If it dies, I'll message you. I'll charge it with a battery, that one battery pack, and, you know, from there. So in the meantime, just enjoy what I got left. That's about all I can do. It's been kind of a crap day anyways. All right, I'll just recast. Oh well. Hopefully we can catch 2 fish in 20 minutes. Otherwise, I'm just going to be able to produce a short. That's it. Current. Oh well. I should have went bass fishing. Yeah, whatever. You're not a bite. Because if you were, you wouldn't be acting like that. Man, that really sucks about the charger cables. I'm usually pretty thorough. I think what I might do is when this battery gets really low on there, I'm gonna end the live stream and then put that one battery pack on my phone and charge it up, because it'll take like maybe 20 minutes. And then I'll do another live stream, because I don't want to leave, you know. Because I have a funny feeling as soon as I leave, everything's going to start biting. Update you what I got. These guys, I hate that when they bite and then they stop, because it makes me think the worm's gone. Oh, I do got a fish. Fish on. Fish on. What are you? Oh, I caught myself a little walleye. All right, little baby walleye though, but hey, it's a walleye. Sander vitris. All right, second fish of the day, a very tiny, small sander vitris, or better known as a. Let's let him go. Well, I was pretty surprised at that one. I didn't even know he was on the line. And he swallowed that, so that's even weirder. Because, you know, normally I continue to move. That's okay. At least we know the walleye are biting. Let's get that back out there. Oh, we got two fish so far. We got a walleye and we got a sheepshead. Let's get one more. If I can get one more on this live stream with 12%, I will feel good. Man, that was a tiny walleye too. Tiny. Sounds like we got a cairn over there. She's saying there's a no trespassing sign over here, which is complete BS. I've been coming here my whole life. Try and say that crap to me once. I'll put you right in your place. Matter of fact, I'll call the DNR down here just to prove some mayonnaise. I need a mayonnaise. Sure is the way I could tell with my microphone. First microphone gave me 2 hours and 1 minute so far. Esta. Alright, let me see what chat's saying. It's hard to read because it's so bright. Dang wind, yeah it is. Good day to be out. We can't hear you because of the wind. I'm so sorry. We have to get the covers for the thing. Yeah, if you get a chance, could you go to Dollar General? And you know those foam round things you get that you give kids to float in? Skipjack Cindy told me that if you cut those and then cut the center, they'll fit on the bottom. So we could do that. I mean, if you go shopping for food too. I think I have a bite. Hang on. Yep. Nope. Had him, but he got out. Nope. Nope. I had him, but I pulled it right out of his mouth. this one again. Alright, let's see. And yep, my microphone died. Alright, got microphone back. That's it. That's crazy that I knew it was going to die within the 5 minutes that I left. Just need one more fish for a video. 3 fish. I got 2, so I need 1 more. I know I can do it. So even though I'm gonna probably end the live stream at some point because I got to charge the phone, I'm still going to be fishing, so it'll be on video. Once the phone is charged enough, I'll redo another live stream and then just update everybody if I caught any fish, but I don't think I will. I mean, what time is it? It's 3 o'clock, so they should start biting if they are going to bite at all. What's that, Karen? It's like an oyster cracker. Come on, fish. I should probably just charge it now anyways. Alright, everybody, that was my foot. You see the shadow, 8 people on, 32 likes. Okay, so I'm just catching and fishing. Homes. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream and charge my phone for a little bit, and then I will come back on. So stay tuned for that. Miss Swift, love you.